In this problem, we want to find the vertex, axis symmetry, min or max, and the graph of this function. So we've got f of x is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 2. Now, this is in standard form, so we're going to have to use the vertex formula. Vertex formula, first step in it says identify a and b. Well, a is numbers for your x squared, which is 1. B is numbers for your x, which is 4. Now, since a is positive, I know my graph's going to open up. We'll use that fact. Step 2 in the vertex formula. Plug those values we just found into negative b over 2a. So we'll have negative 4 over 2 times 1. Negative 4 divided by 2 gives us negative 2. We then want to take that value, plug it back in the original function. So we're going to have negative 2 squared plus 4 times negative 2 plus 2. Negative 2 squared is 4. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. Minus 8 is negative 2. So our vertex is going to be negative 2, negative 2. The x part comes from step 2. The y part comes from step 3. Our axis symmetry will be x equals, and then the x part of our vertex, which is negative 2. Since our graph opens up, that means we'll have a min, and the min will be our y part of our vertex, which is also negative 2. Now while I'm here, the y-intercept. We'll plug 0 in for x in our original function. So we've got 0 squared plus 4 times 0 plus 2. You don't have to do this if you're using the calculator to graph it. That gives us y is equal to 2. Okay, so vertex negative 2, negative 2. Right there. Our y-intercept is 2. Our axis symmetry is x equals negative 2. Axis symmetry is an invisible line you graph on your graph. It passes through there, so it looks something like that. Flip it across the axis symmetry, you get the left side of the graph. Now, for purpose of homework, again, you can just graph it on your graphing calculator. So press y equals clear. I got x squared, so x key, x squared, plus 4x, plus 2, and then graph. And I'll give you a little bit better graph, perhaps, than what I sketched. Anyway, those are your answers.